everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing well. It's officially spooky season and we have got a potentially spooky box. It's Witch Casket time. If you've not seen it before, Witch Casket is the UK based alternative Witchy subscription box. It's a monthly one and it costs £29 in the UK and they ship everywhere else as well. So we will not talk too much, we'll just dive in. This month's box is jingly and smelly. So let's just dive in and see what they've got. Also appreciate my sleeves because I don't think you can see them. And maybe wearing a wedding dress, it seemed appropriate for Halloween. Here we go, let's go. We have got some very autumnal looking colours going on. There's always like a colour theme throughout Witch Casket. And it looks like it's going to be kind of like browns and oranges and kind of autumnal colours. The theme for this month is House Witchery. So it looks like it's going to be more autumnal than kind of like ooky spooky Halloween-y. This little book will tell us all about everything that's in the box, but we don't want to hear about that, we want to be surprised, so we'll just put it to one side. And this is like an Edwardian lady and I feel like we're almost in the same outfit. So this is our art print for this month and it is a little lady in kind of like a high neck Edwardian style dress with a little key and some stars and stuff. So that's our little art print for October. Then we have got our little kit for the month and this is Magical Protection Pouch Kit. Contains everything you need to create a magical protection pouch. So in here we have got a little quartz crystal, it looks like. So a little quartz, some herb of some sort of leafy herb, I'm not too sure what that is at the moment, and some sort of barky herb, if you know what I mean. Maybe like witch hazel or something? I don't know, a barky herb. Okay, let's have a look. Burlap pouch, dandelion root is what it is, and then marjoram is our green herb, and they're saying smoky quartz, but mine looks very, very clear quartzy. There is not much smoke in that bad boy. So we've got a little quartz, and basically it'll be like just a little like mojo bag type thing to put everything in to make yourself feel safe and sound. So that's our little like spell kit for this month. Then it looks like we've got a very classic witchy accoutrement. It is an itty bitty little besom, a little witch's broom, sweepity sweep, with a little thick pentacle charm on it. Not sure what herb this is made of, I'm sure it will tell us. So, altar broom, a symbol of banishing and cleansing. Our exclusive altar besom can be used to metaphorically sweep away negative energy from your altar before you start your spell work. This ritual broom can also be used to direct your energy and cast protective circles. So it doesn't say there what it's made of, but this definitely looks like it's made of a herb of some sort, because there's like little leafy bits. I don't know, maybe it is just like weed of some sort. But anyway, a little tiny witch's broom. Then it looks like we have a nice wax mount, and I do love getting wax mounts. Let's see who this one's made by. This is Sappy B, who we've had ones from before, but they've actually printed a nice little Witch Casket like logo on the front with a pentacle, which is quite cute. And this one is Cinnamon Leaf Wax Melt. Yeah, that smells really nice. Like I said, we've had Sappy B before and they do always just kind of really smell of what they're supposed to, if that makes sense. Just nice, like simple smells that smell like what they're meant to. And that is a nice, like not too cinnamony, like more of a rustic, warming, autumn, crunchy, leafy type of smell, if you know what I mean. So that's very cute. I always like to get wax melts and things, so that's always makes me happy to have something like that. We've then got, let's go for our tea. Heart Healing Witch's Brew. And this is a cleansing green tea and heart healing apple combined to make this enchanting and tasty witch's brew. Dried apple and green tea leaves, which is one that I'll actually definitely drink. So that's definitely more my kind of flavour. I do like green teas. Sometimes when they've got fruit in, they can be a bit funky, but this will be like actual apple pieces as opposed to just apple flavouring. So it should be a bit nicer than like, you know, the Twinings flavoured green teas that you get. Again, that like autumn vibe with the apple. Then inside we got some little chocolate, and this is something that they tend to do at Christmas? Halloween. I'm sure we got little chocolate bars in last Halloween's box. Or maybe it was, it was the Halloween one that you used to get chocolate in. Anyway, it's just like a little square of chocolate this time, and it is vegan friendly chocolate that they always put in there. So we got a little trick. Why can I not work today? So we've got a little treat for our Halloween season. Then there's another little baggie that looks like it's probably our stone. And this is carnelian, I think. Carnelian. Carnelian is a stabilising stone which calms anger, encourages harmony and raises self-esteem. Believed to promote courage, carnelian can help us to feel empowered and overcome difficulties. I feel like we had carnelian from them before. Have we had one at some point this year? I feel like we have, but this is quite a nice one. It's got that nice like almost translucent look to it, but it's not, it's opaque. Do you know what? That didn't make much sense, but hopefully you know what I mean. It's quite a nice little chunk, like just a little jewel berry like little stone. So that's our little carnelian for this month's stone. Then we've got our pin badge for this month, and it's this little spooky skull guy on a crescent moon. So you always get an enamel pin. This has got like brassy tones, which last month's pin also had kind of like a brass finish to it, so they should go together quite nicely. And that's just like a slightly spooky pin for the spooky season. Then on the side of the box we've got a couple of little things. Okay, Protection Floor Wash Kit. Contains everything you need to make a magical protective floor wash. How do you know I haven't mopped my floors, Witch Casket? It's got a mix of herbs. It looks like it's got rosemary in there and something else. Let's have a look. Hawthorn leaves and rosemary. Take the hawthorn leaves and rosemary and add them to a pan of simmering water. Allow them to simmer for a few minutes, then turn off the stove. Let this sit until cool. Strain and use the herb-infused water to wash your floors. Wash towards the door with intent to remove negativity and protect your home. So it's just like a little herbal blend there. Rosemary is kind of like the classic herb for any kind of like protection, banishing, homesteading type of little thing. So that makes sense that that's in there. That's just, I feel like that's quite a nice thing. I feel like we haven't had anything quite like this before. So that's a nice thing to go for, and definitely matches with the whole house witchery theme. We've also got a little plaque, and it says protected by magic with some little pentacles. Personally, I'm not like a big plaque or wording type person, like signs, plaques, nothing. Just doesn't appeal, you know, but I feel like a lot of people will like this one. It's kind of a simple design. I think people will dig it, but yeah, not really my kind of thing. But yeah, I think it'll be popular with others. So we've got a little plaque to keep your home protected. Then let's pull out our scroll before we get to the bigger items. There we go. So this month's scroll is about house witchery. Simple ways to add magic to your home. Witches' bells, cleansing, floor washers, crystals, witch balls, bring nature indoors, essential oils and aura sprays. So there's quite a lot of information on this particular one. And it's just all about things that you can put in the home for a little bit of extra magic. We have incense. So So this is what I've been able to smell throughout the box. That's, I think this is the first time we've had it just randomly with a little string around it. It does smell really good. It's a very like clean, almost a bit more masculine kind of smell. Like it's got that kind of like fancy man, good aftershave-y type smell to it. I feel like it smells really familiar, but I can't think what it is. But it's interesting that it's just randomly in here. The last couple of times they've been putting them in fancy boxes. To be fair, the box probably wouldn't have fitted in this box, but they're just randomly loose. I'm assuming the booklet will confirm what smell they are. But you know what, I think I actually really like the smell of them. Then, getting on to our last couple of items, we first of all got this like little tea caddy, which says Witch's Brew. And on the top it's got like a Witch Casket sign. Then this is just kind of like a classic tea caddy type design. I quite like that it has got this little inner lid as well. This is basically what you would have back in the day kept your loose teas in. So this one you could put loose tea or coffee or anything else that you drink in. And it's just like a little storage jar. That little tea caddy. Then finally we got our jingle jangles. Big jingle jangles. So these are like some witches bells. I feel like the way it is, it looks kind of like a whip. But I would not recommend whipping anyone with it. But it's on this like braided cord, and then we've got 7 little bells hanging down. They're like sleigh bell type ones. You can just hang that up or jingle them about to clear your space. Just some little bells. Hi! How's everybody's day going? Mine's just swell. So what's with the sudden shift in tone, setting, makeup, everything? Well, my camera's developed this fun new thing where it deletes footage after I filmed it, which is super helpful, and it's a fun little game me and my camera play together. So it deleted like 8 minutes of footage, so I was like, you know what, that's fine, I'll refilm it. So I went back and sat in my little corner and I refilmed it, and fine, great, lovely, right? And then I plugged my camera into my computer and the little USB adapter thingy literally like fell to bits. So even if my camera hasn't deleted the footage, I can't get it from the camera onto my computer because the universe is out to get me. So that's where we're at. It's like the middle of the night, everything's breaking. Life's going great. Anyway, I literally cannot remember what I said about anything. The flat is not on fire. That's the incense from the box. Don't be concerned. But basically, where we got up to before my camera decided to implode was we were at the end. We'd gotten everything out of the box. So let me just tell you what was in the box and we'll go from there with just keep that positive energy going. So, what was in our box? Witches' bells. The ringing of bells has long been used to clear away stagnant and unwanted energy from the home. Witches' bells are a cluster of bells designed to hang on your door as a protective charm and ring whenever anyone enters, ensuring whoever is paying you a visit doesn't bring negative energy with them. We then had a Witch's Brew caddy, which was like the tea canister, protected by magic wooden door sign, skull and moon pin, protection pouch ritual kit, protection floor wash blend, protection incense sticks, cozy portrait art print by plum tree illustration, pentacle cinnamon wax melt by Safi B, house witchery parchment scroll, heart healing witch's brew, which I since had a cup of and was quite nice, and then a carnelian tumbled stone and our little vegan chocolates. So that was everything that was in the box. You'll have to let me know whether it gave you that Halloween-y time vibe. I feel like it definitely had that autumn vibe with all the colouring and things. It was quite like a cosy box. It'll be interesting to see whether people were hoping for something a bit more kind of spooky Halloween-y, or if they're happy to go for more of the autumn feeling. Personally, I'm not like big on the kind of spooky American style Halloween, if you know what I mean. So autumn vibes is fine with me. For me, this is kind of like a middle of the road type box. I like the incense and the wax melt, etc. But the larger items, I'm not sure those are ones that I've really got used for. So it's just kind of like a middle of the road type box for me. But you will have to let me know what you thought. Did you like the items? Which ones did you like, not like, etc.? Were you hoping for something a bit more from October? Or are you happy with this kind of cozy autumn vibe? I'll be back with more boxes soon, and I'll definitely be back with the November Witch Casket. Hopefully it'll be less chaos, just a little bit easier to film, but I'll definitely be back with them, so hopefully I'll see you then. In the meantime, I hope you're all doing well, and I'll hopefully see you all again soon. Bye everyone!